Hola, and good morning, YouTube. Oh, do the turn. Oh,
All the YouTube.
all the turning. How is life, my friends, family, countrymen? Oh, no, there goes it. And we're done. I went back to the selfie stick. I feel like it's like two in your face.
Yep.
Which is fine, but not today.
Good morning, humans.
Humans, men, countrymen, all of the above, right?
Just humans.
Just humans?
Like humans pretty much covers everybody paying attention. Except for, that one cat staring at the screen.
Now, if there's any bearded dragons, this is for you. And if you're a bearded dragon, you know what I mean. Oh, what is happening this morning?
I don't know.
I don't
It's a
know.
good morning.
It is a good morning. It's Friday, and Friday is always a good morning. There's Robert.
And it's a misty morning.
It is, but it's not cold. It's only 43.
No.
And it's weird that I can even say that that's not cold. It doesn't feel cold.
No.
I put on a big coat when we walked Daisy, but it wasn't really necessary.
Yeah.
She did good though.
A sweater did.
She went potty outside. I'm a pro, what can I say? And we're trying to get her off of the leash quite as much. So she's doing pretty
Don't
good
tell
with
the
that.
city we walk our dog without a leash.
Don't tell our city that. They might be upset with us. So,
I don't think that 12 pounds is a danger to anybody.
so let's talk about your weigh-in this morning, Robert. Because what do you think happened? Tell them what happened, and then
The universe is still punishing me over my waffle is what I think happened. I didn't feel good at all yesterday. It was just a horrible day.
Tell them all your symptoms.
Well, I don't know how many of them are related.
Well, let's just pretend like they are all related, and we'll go
Well,
from there.
I felt like I had the flu for about 6 hours, along with, stuffed up head, coughing, itchy throat, my eyes itched and burned, a diarrhea. No, it was just, like you got hit with the flu.
48-hour bug or something.
Yeah, but it lasted about 6-8 hours.
He went to sleep. He took a nap when he got home from work, and I called him 6 different times trying to find him. I think I mentioned that yesterday.
I had alarm set too, so that I would wake up on time. Nothing. No. So yeah, and anybody knows me, I normally do not sleep like I'm dead, but I obviously did.
Well, and you normally don't take a nap, I thought.
I haven't been.
You just feel so
Yeah, but I just felt so bad.
So introducing sugar into your diet made you go back to napping. That's interesting.
No. And that's the thing, and this is probably too much information for some people, but if you've ever done a hardcore speed like poker crank, coming down was a lot like we're coming down from sugar. It was just really interesting. I was like, wow, so this most definitely makes me want to think of sugar as a narcotic.
Yeah. He said all of his soreness. I mean, I think it's any narcotic really, because I think that you deal with some of the same pain and physical responses when you stop taking, hydrocodone or Oxycontin or whatever. Your whole body hurts, every joint hurts, every muscle hurts.
And that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like the day after having sugar. And so it was achy. I was extremely aware of all of my past injuries. Whereas normally there's one or two that'll give me a little bit of trouble or I need to get it at the time. But yesterday I was aware of everything. So yeah.
So then when you weighed in this morning,
I weighed 206. So it was still going up.
So wild.
So yeah.
What did we have last night? No, you didn't eat last night.
No.
What did you eat during the day?
Well, I had a little bit of the taco meat with sour cream and one of your cheese things. Yeah. Well, I ate the top off of pizza, but I didn't even eat all that. Just the cheese and meat.
Yeah. which, you know, we've used before, and maybe it's not perfect, but it shouldn't cause that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, you have your coffee this morning, and hopefully your body will regulate again.
Well, we're going to sweat it out today. It's Friday.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's truck day. How's your back?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, the ibuprofen's in here. You might need it.
Yeah,
it might
maybe.
be a rough weekend.
Yeah,
I'm glad you only have to do the truck once.
I'm hoping it was a light truck. But, you know.
Whatever happens, I guess.
Yep. We're going to man up and do it anyway. So.
Maybe this is part of the process.
It is. I mean, it's just like any other workout. You have days that you don't feel good, you're sore, you had the flu yesterday, whatever the case may be. And if you're gonna follow your training and get the results you want, you're gonna have to step it up, work out anyway. And that's what we're doing. I did this to increase my endurance and ability to get in there and do physical fit.
Yeah.
So here we go.
This is it.
Yep.
Well, hopefully it won't be a hideous experience.
Either way, I'll get something from it. So.
Nice attitude. Very nice. Do you guys watch Health Impact? I believe is the name of the site. Tom Bilyeu, I think is how you say his last name. He is a really good resource of information on dieting and really just life. He always has some very interesting authors and such that he interviews on his show on YouTube. And he talked.
Is that T-shirt guy?
Yes, T-shirt guy. Whoever calls him T-shirt guy. But it's Health Impact or sometimes it's IT. Something theory. Health theory, though. Maybe it's health theory. Might be theory. I think theory is the second part of the word. But y'all should check him out. He is very incredible. He had a gal on that just wrote a book, 100 habits, something like that. I have it on my Audibles, but I haven't bought it yet. Just talking about the way that the habits of, the way we respond to food are things that, you know, there's 3 points, and the first one is the trigger, and then your response to the trigger, and then maybe your reward after the trigger, I believe is what it is, or after the response. And it was very interesting. It kind of, for me, it always helps to bring the subconscious action into the conscious mind so that you then possibly have the power to
make the choice.
To make the choice.
You can't really choose if it's not something you're paying attention to.
Right. If you've left it to the automated systems, then you're at their mercy.
Right.
Whereas if you can make it a conscious decision, and everything and every response that you have is a conscious response. Which, I mean, she talked about the fact that our bodies are actually designed that whenever we see food, we become hungry again, even if we just ate. And she, of course, mentioned the dessert trolley after you have dinner. You know, you're so stuffed you can't even think, but man, that moment that dessert comes out, sometimes your body's like, yeah, I can eat that. I can eat. Let's do this.
That's good enough to make me feel miserable.
Right. And so it's just an interesting concept. It's gotten me thinking about what other habits my subconscious mind has when it comes to food. And even honestly, because the two things that I always end up talking about on this channel is cleaning and food. And so, I think that there are most definitely habits in both of those that deserve to be pushed up into the conscious mind and worked on.
All habits are negative. I wish I could find a habitual cleaner.
Maybe she's in there somewhere. I'd like to meet her. Let's hang out, So one of the things that she talked about is just celebrating baby steps, and really understanding that it was the concept of archery. And I think that's why I paid attention so much, is because of the fact that Mike and I had just done that archery. But when you get even close to the bullseye, you celebrate.
Yeah.
Because, holy crap, not only did I get on the circle, but I got, in a little bit, and that your mind automatically celebrates because that's just cool. And if you could change the way that you process how you eat and even when you cheat. And understand that getting close deserves to be celebrated.
Yep. Well,
that's an awesome concept.
And it's nice if you bring it from the visual and the automated system into your conscious mind. Yes, you got to make the choice every time that it pops up. But even if you're at 50%, and half the time you go ahead and do it anyway, even though you consciously made that decision, and it wasn't necessarily something you were going to do, you still moved it from 100% habitual thing to I've improved, I've cut it in half.
Well, and even I made the conscious decision to do it instead of it subconsciously happening.
Right.
So if you were able to celebrate every single one of those experiences, I made at least a step forward, then, you could probably retrain your brain to start making those decisions. Letting you make those decisions for yourself instead of me.
Yep.
It's really interesting.
And that's the thing, you get it 50-50 this time, and then next time, you're going to mess up
51-49,
Exactly.
1%, I'd be rocking.
And then eventually you will be habitually making the right decision. And you won't be
I'm
thinking
going to
about
make myself a note right now to link that video in the bottom of this video so that you guys, if you're interested, can see it. So usually when
yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to watch the rest of it. I will warn you, his videos are long. So,
but they're
you
pretty packed with
they are.
information.
He asks the right questions in every way, shape, and form.
Yep.
I really, really like
No,
it.
he does.
I am more than happy to send subscribers as well.
And I love his last question.
What was it?
They'll have to watch the video. His last question is always pretty much the same basic question. Yep.
Are you going to give them a teaser? Or they
No,
have to, okay.
we're going to go figure it out.
Have an awesome Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to share something really quick. I ate perfect keto yesterday. Really perfect carnivore. No, I had the coffee, so no carnivore, just keto. And I was pleasantly surprised at how amazing I feel today. I am ridiculously clear in the head. I feel like I have control of my conscious mind. Don't have any cravings. I don't have any fatigue or foggy brain or flightiness. I'm super focused. I've already gotten so much done, and I've only been at work less than 2 hours. Yeah, it's really kind of interesting. I feel positive. So yeah, I just want to share that. It was interesting. I thought that it was something that would just go away in time, and your body would kind of get used to it. But I don't think that's the case. I think that it's the fact that I wasn't eating perfect that kind of slowed me down, if that makes sense. So very encouraging to know that even after a year of doing keto, if I am on it perfectly, my body still gives me all the positives of being on keto. Clear head, great focus. I feel energized. I woke up really good. We took Daisy for a walk, So everything's been really good. And then this morning, I told you about the gal on Tom's impact theory video, and she talked about the baby steps and giving yourself kudos when you succeed even a small amount, the target. And I just got to post it, and every time my brain wanted to get distracted by something coming up that I needed to do, which I would normally just go off and do, and then I would just be everywhere. I just wrote it on the Post-it, and then when I finished what I was doing, I went back to the Post-it and I started working on those little things. And I feel like that I was able to get more done and be efficient at it by doing that. So yeah, it's 8:45 and I feel like I'm having a great morning so far. Go keto. So this is my lunch today. I'm nervous to see how it works out. I have just a slight amount of chips, sour cream, salad, meat with a little bit of beans, a bunch of cheese, and a little bit of guacamole. A bunch of cheese. Did I mention a bunch of cheese? I'll tell you how I feel later.